Alright guys, hello, welcome back to Minecraft. I know it's been a little while. So I've seen plenty of comments of people asking where are the Hogwarts update videos? Where are the Hogwarts update videos? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? And I know I used to do them a little bit more commonly when I would do things a few years ago. I would change one small thing and I'd make an update video. But obviously, as the time went on, I haven't done that nearly as much. And that's not because no progress is being made. It's just because we tend to make these update videos now more after we've done quite a bit. And maybe when a new download's coming out, which, surprise, a new download's going out hopefully tonight when this video goes up. You'll probably see the download link in the description, or you can check it out on mcpdl.com, which is where I put up all the other downloads. I might remove the other downloads from the website because this is the best one, and I don't see why anybody would feel the need to download version 1 or 2. So yeah, I started in the main menu because I wanted to tell you guys that this map comes bundled with a resource pack, as you can see here. It should be on by default, and trust me when I say you're going to want this resource pack. It's not very big, not too many textures are changed, so it should run perfectly fine on mobile devices or lower end devices or whatever. It's not anything crazy. It's not like Chroma Hills, which we recommended before. I know a lot of people on the download page said that they didn't want to have to buy Chroma Hills to see Hogwarts at its best, and I understand. So we went out of our way to make a resource pack specifically for Hogwarts. Alright, so we spawned in. You might notice a bit of lag. That's what you might notice right away. But you might notice the chest texture first of all. But also the map has been updated to better accommodate the changes that we made, which you'll see in a little bit. First things first, I added Chase Harlan's name to the board because he's helped quite tremendously over the last couple of weeks when it comes to this whole remodel, and it's his fault that this even happened in the first place, so you can go badger him about it. I also changed the sign to just say, to elaborate that, like I just said, it's best viewed in this resource pack, especially because we have black bricks that are coal ore, and I don't think that would look very good if you played this map in default. So just so you're aware, please make sure that you have the pack turned on. So yes, so let's start talking about things that are new. First of all, people were talking about trees. I made only 2 models of trees. I understand that that's stupid, but I didn't think it'd be too much of a big deal, honestly. But I added 2 more. There's some smaller trees along the path that you can see. So yeah, hopefully it won't be as immersion breaking anymore. So yeah, custom texture pack. Now I finally have my dark gray or black roofs, whatever, which is something I've wanted for a very long time. It's just, I'm very happy to actually have them. It makes Hogwarts look so much better and so much more accurate. Having red roofs kind of bothered me for a long time, so now that I can finally have them black, I'm very happy about that. So, not too many changes on the west wing of Hogwarts over here. There are a few changes to common rooms and stuff, but the biggest change is that most of the entire east wing has gotten a massive facelift, as you can see. This tower, or this part in the middle, has been extended greatly. The central tower is also extended greatly. The bell towers are the biggest change, and the whole reason why I wanted to do this renovation in the first place, because the old bell towers are very stimpy and small, And that's just not how the bell towers are. So now they're huge. They're fucking massive. Like, these are easily some of the biggest bell towers I've ever seen. And of course, it's my stupid ass that builds them. Last night, yeah, we redid the greenhouses. So all of the greenhouses are nice and big sized to accommodate the new size of the East Wing. So they're much bigger now on the inside, as you can see. They're generally all the same still on the inside, but we added more different types of plants and stuff, as well as like beehives and some of the new stuff like the painting or the item frames that you can place facing straight up and stuff like that. Yeah, and this building also has a little bit of a different interior in it now, as well as this back exit has been completely redone to be more accurate to the movies. I know we're jumping from thing to thing really quickly, but this whole section here was completely wrong previously, and now it is accurate. As well as Greenhouse 2, which is the Mandrake's one from Chamber of Secrets, and now has doors leading into the castle like it does in real life. Well, in real life, quote unquote. So yeah, the East Wing got a huge facelift. As you can see, the roofs here in the Transfiguration Courtyard no longer have this weird extension over on this corner, because now, as opposed to before, it's actually perfectly symmetrical. So that's great. Shout out to me for screwing it up in the first place. But yeah, just look at the bell towers, man. They're absolutely beautiful. And they actually have the window on the top like it's supposed to. Same with the central tower. The central tower used to not have those windows, and now they do. So yay, I finally did something right. So if we go around back, we can look at the new interiors. So, of course, along with a whole new outside to the East Wing, we now have a totally new inside to the East Wing. So this is the new back entrance. I don't know exactly what you would call it, but this is the long gallery. It is now no longer a ugly hallway that looks nowhere near as nice as the rest of the castle. I would argue it looks a lot nicer than some of the parts of the castle. So that's great. That's something that needed a facelift for a long time, but I just never did it because I don't know. I just thought it was ugly and just thought, screw it, you know, why would I go ahead and change it? So yeah, there's this new hallway as well. I mean, this hallway here is very similar to before. There's these two new little hallways and also the new paintings you can see, which were done by Belkov. So shout out to Belkov for doing those. Yeah. So there's this hallway, which just connects to the astronomy tower, or at least the base of the astronomy tower. And then there's this hallway, which isn't too much different than the other one, but it leads out to the greenhouses. And then if we come over here, there's this little bit here that also takes you to Greenhouse 2 and out to the Transfiguration Courtyard. And then the stairs, which take you up to the second floor of the Long Gallery, and there's this hallway here that'll bring you over to the left and the right side balconies. And you know, if you go to the left here, you'll find Boris the Bewildered and the button which opens the new and improved prefect's bathroom, which in my opinion is not only a lot nicer but also has a little bit of interactivity. Moaning Myrtle, you see, is whispering to us, long time no see. So yeah, you can turn the sink on now. I think you can turn on the second one too, maybe? Ah, yeah, see, not being a bad boy again, are you? No, we are not. We are just showing the peoples a new download, which will hopefully satisfy their needs for another year while we work on other stuff. So yeah, the other side of the long gallery just leads into the new tapestry corridor. Not much of a change in the tapestry corridor other than the paintings, as you can see. But yeah, I mean, it looks a lot nicer with the paintings, and Snape's storeroom is a little bit bigger. I think Belkov also added some stuff in here, like Veritaserum, yeah, and some other stuff like Boomslang Skin, Fluxweed, Knotgrass, Lacewing Flies, Human Hair, Stuffer, as you may or may not know, Polyjuice Potion. Yeah, so that's the East Wing. Oh, and you might not have noticed, or maybe you did, but we have a completely different skybox. I don't know where the clouds are on my Xbox. maybe it's a setting. Maybe you actually have to have clouds on. Maybe it's just a clear day. Generally, though, there should be clouds, even at night, which is weird, but the skies look gorgeous generally when you do it, and that's part of the pack. So yeah, also there is new textures for sticks as well as for blaze rods. So there's now a normal wand and a elder wand, which actually have their textures. So yeah, the black roofs really add a lot to the scenery, at least in my opinion. But that's not all. That's not all. And that's the best part about all this. Is there's so much here that there wasn't before. So, we head on into Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. There is a new animation for the sink. So if we go ahead and hit the button, you can see that the new animation for the sink is great. It's so much better looking. Not that it looked bad before, of course, because Belkov doesn't do anything bad. But if we come through here, I mean, this is all familiar if you had the last download. But if you come in here, the door to the Chamber of Secrets now opens, because we know some parcel tongue, obviously. Oops, see if we can get in here before it closes. Yes, I can. I'm sorry I'm like going really quickly through places, but I mean, this is just an update video. This isn't a tour. You know, it's not meant to show off everything. We also changed these windows because I found out that they were inaccurate. But anyway, like I was saying, they're not meant to, it's not meant to be a tour. We're just meant to be looking at things. Yeah. I don't know if this door was here. It was there, actually. Yeah, the door that changes the candles. Jesus. We now have the painting of the fruit basket, as well as the door still works for the kitchen, as well as a new door for the Hufflepuff common room. And yes, we renamed Hufflepuff so you can actually not yell at us anymore about the spelling of Hufflepuff. It is correct now. And I just want to preface by saying that the command work is done by Belkov, and Belkov is not a native English speaker. And the books, I mean, things are spelled different in the books. If you're from different countries. So forgive us for things that are misspelled. Like in the previous download, I believe Professor McGonagall was Miss McGonagall, and I think that's just that wasn't like us not knowing that it's Professor McGonagall, okay? But anyway, here's the fat lady. It should be a lot easier for people to find the Gryffindor common room now. They actually have to look for the fat lady, so it shouldn't be too difficult, I should say, to find it now. So yeah, the Gryffindor common room really didn't get too much of a change, just some minor things that Belkov and Chase did yesterday, like some study areas and such on either side of the common rooms, or dorm rooms, excuse me. So yeah, not too much in the way of change there. Classrooms got a bit of a facelift, like Ghoul Studies. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Ghoul Studies, yeah, has a ghoul in the, or I should say a boggart in the wardrobe there. A few of the classrooms got minor facelifts. I would recommend checking them out on your own. So I'm not going to sit here and spoil all of them, because that would just ruin everything. What else? What else? What else? I mean, there's plenty else, but I'm trying to figure out what is different in Hogwarts, so we can move on to bigger and better things. Let me grab a little thing from my cheat chest here. Something we're going to need. We're going to need Floo powder, because Belkov made a new animation for the Floo powder, which is not in the previous download. Oh yes, the Watchtower. So, God, how could I forget? So, we moved the Ravenclaw common room out of this tower, because we've gotten many people telling us it's not accurate. And let me preface by saying that I knew it was supposed to be in the central tower, but on the Wikipedia page it says that the Ravenclaw is at a 360 degree view of the night sky, and I thought this would be the perfect tower for it, but alas, it's not. This is the Watchtower. It's nothing fancy. It's literally just a watchtower. It's kind of like a bigger version of the spire on the astronomy tower, but yeah, just a bigger version of it. I mean, it now makes this tower a little boring and kind of pointless, but the Ravenclaw common room's now where it's supposed to be, so oh well. But yeah, I don't know, I forgot somehow, some way I forgot that we have a new Ravenclaw common room. Like, this is one of the new hallways, and honestly it's one of my favorites. I just really like the way the arches look on either side. Not these arches, but these ones on the side walls. I think it looks really nice. The door opens automatically. No more like standing under the eagle. Let's see, we have some stairs leading on up. It's a weird tower to put a common room in. There's a lot of stairs, but here it is. We got some couches. We got a fireplace over here. Some lecterns. You're gonna find a lot more lecterns around. Obviously, they weren't around when the last download was available, so we've made use of the new blocks, of course, because why wouldn't we? Just some study areas and stuff, because that's what Ravenclaws do. They study everything. See, we have the boys' dorms here, and over here are the girls' dorms. You gotta walk all the way around to get to them, but it shouldn't be too much of a pain. So this is the boys' dorm. Only 4 beds, but I mean, we had to make do with the space that we had, so yeah. So the boys have a telescope in this window. The girls' room is pretty much exactly the same. It's mirrored completely. I mean, it's the same way with pretty much all the common rooms. As you can see, the girls' dorm is pretty much the exact same, except they have books here instead of a telescope. So yeah, that's the new Ravenclaw common room. I like it a lot better, to be honest. I didn't have a problem with the other Ravenclaw common room, but I mean, it's just better to have it in its accurate location. And also, I kind of like the dichotomy of having 2 common rooms on the east wing of Hogwarts and 2 common rooms on the west wing of Hogwarts. Before, it was 3 common rooms on the west wing and only 1 on the east wing, which was the Slytherin common room in the dungeons. But now it has all of them. Well, now it's more balanced. I don't know what I'm saying. It's been a while since I recorded a video. Don't judge me. So this is the new flue powder. You toss it in, it sets on fire. Thing up there tells you to step into the flames. You step into the flames and whoop. You also get a little nausea. So this is the new fast travel room. It's a lot more of a condensed version of the previous one, but also the outsides, I think, are a lot nicer looking. So the only real location update, as far as I can remember, would be the Quidditch World Cup. So I'm going to switch to day so that you guys can see to its fullest the Quidditch World Cup, because I'm very proud of this one. So the teleport will take you here, which is the ministry box. There's a button here which starts the match, and this is the Quidditch World Cup. It is absolutely massive. People who have the last download might have been able to find the field if they went a little bit behind the Weasleys. But this is it. This is the Quidditch World Cup, and it is as huge as I hoped it was going to be. I'm very proud of this build. I'm very proud of how it came out. Belkov really came in clutch with the Quidditch World Cup, because he created a redstone device that pretty much did the walls for us. We had a few mishaps with making the general shape correct, because it's hard to do ovals in Minecraft, but it's also hard to do ovals when, like, the stands are the way that they are, you know, going vertically straight up but also going far back. It's weird, it's strange, but it's also encased in a hill like it was in the movies, or the movie, I should say. And out here we have all of the tents from the campsite, of course. There's tons of damn tents here. You generally spawn in here using the port key, which is here. It's a little bit in front of the burrow. So there's a little pathway you can walk to that'll take you up to the port key, and the port key will take you straight to the campground. And from the campground, you can go all the way up here to the openings, which will take you through some long hallways, ministry staff and players. But yes, long hallways, which will take you out to the stands. So yeah, it's pretty cool of a view, you know, when you just walk out here and boom, there it is, the Quidditch World Cup. So yeah, there's player stands and everything from all the different nations in the World Cup. I won't show you everything because I want you to explore this all on your own, but there's also a little surprise when time hits midnight. Ooh, the whole camp, well, not the whole campsite, but a lot of the campsite catches on fire. Change it back to day. The fire goes away. Yeah. We'll actually take the port key back to the burrow. Oh wait, no, it takes you back here. I guess something went wrong. I don't know. Yeah, so Ministry of Magic, as you can see, has its new bricks, which are lovely. This is another thing I've wanted for so long, was to have the Ministry bricks. You don't know how long I've been wanting to see the Ministry with the actual Ministry bricks. It's amazing how much better it looks with the Ministry's bricks. I'm so happy with the way this looks. And again, I will say it again and again and again, please only play this map with this pack. It really is necessary, in my opinion. So along with that, we also have a new elevator animation to get you to certain places. Well, pretty much all of the places in the Ministry that revolve around the elevator. So different ones will be different, you know, like the magical offices. The elevator takes a little bit longer. It's a cool little optical illusion that Belkov came up with. I think it's really, really neat, and it adds to the immersion of the Ministry. So yeah, Belkov once again comes in clutch with another awesome random mechanic that he just decided one day would be cool. So as well as all that, there is a new Saint Mungos. Spawns you all the way up on the spawns you onto the first floor. It's in a different building than the other one. As you can see, it's here in the corner near Westminster Palace. And yeah, so you just step on this and boom, there you go. I'm not going to explore it all, but there's a whole new interior in here. It's a lot nicer than the other one. Please explore it. Belkov worked real hard on it, and it's really cool. As well, there is now Wolves Orphanage, which you might remember from the Half-Blood Prince movie, when Dumbledore goes to see Tom Riddle in the orphanage for the first time. It is just near Westminster, a little bit north of the borough, and left of St. Pancras Station. There's a nice little slum area out front, and then boom, there's Wolves Orphanage. This was all Belkov, by the way. He completely knocked it out of the park. I didn't have to do a damn thing when it came to doing Wolves Orphanage. So there's these stairs that bring you up here. Some bathrooms and such for the kids. That is actually going to need to be changed. But here's Tom Riddle's room. You go into his chest here, you can find the silver thimble, the red yo-yo, and the Luca Melody Blues Special. But obviously, Dumbledore is not too privy with Tom stealing things, so you can do that. So yeah, just a bunch of small stuff. A lot of like small stuff that I feel like Harry Potter fans will very much appreciate, and I really hope you do, because as always with new downloads of our Hogwarts, we work really hard when it comes to being sure that this map is accommodating to fans, as well as, you know, something that can make people be like, oh, that's so cool, like, oh man, that's such a neat little feature, a neat little change, or a neat little addition to the map. You know, I love seeing that kind of positivity, especially when it comes to the map. I also I did the animation for this, so now the door into Diagon Alley is a lot more like how it's supposed to be. And then yeah, you guys were, I've seen a lot of videos of people trying to go into the vaults, and to no avail, because there wasn't actually any vaults. But now we have them all, baby, and that includes the Lestrange vault. So I will show you a few of them. So they are numbered. This is the Weasley vault. There's not much in it. Small pile of sickles, a galleon, Percy's old wand, some cobwebs. The Weasleys aren't the richest people. I'm sure any Harry Potter fan would know that. So any of these vaults that have a wooden button on them are openable. This is Harry's vault, or at least the Potter's vault. This is Vault 713. This was Dumbledore's vault, which had the Philosopher's Stone in it. Illuminator, Tales of Beetle and Bard, the Golden Snitch, Dumbledore's Will, you know, all the stuff that, you know, is in the Deathly Hallows. The Resurrection Stone, I believe, was in there as well. So, yeah, if you guys want to look around for all of the Deathly Hallows, they do exist on the map. And they do open up a bit of a secret, which I won't spoil. This was Professor Quirrell's vault. His turban, a Bazoar, Chocolate Frog card. But the best vault of them all, well, the best vault area of them all, is the Lestrange vault. This was a pain in the ass. Belkov again came in clutch and forced me to get this done, despite me not wanting to for the longest time. But yeah, here's the dragon. He's shooting flames. There are barriers here, so you have to walk on the path where the flames are to get to the vaults. So unless you want to burn, you have to hit the gong, and or hit the bell, excuse me, and the fire will extinguish. Basically, the dragon cowers. And then up here is the Lestrange vault, as well as the Helga Hufflepuff's cup, excuse me. So yeah, and you can escape by dragon, which will take you right out to the top, or no, back out to the fast travel area. So yeah, not too sure what else is left, other than saying that thank you guys so much for all of the support with not only the first download, but also the second one, and I really hope to see all of the positive comments for version 3. Again, the download link should be in the description below. I hope to see your videos. I hope that you guys just love it in general. Please reach out on Twitter. It's always in the description. Let me know what you think of the map, especially the new version. Go ahead and praise Belkov as well, and Chase too, and make sure to check out Project Dragonoid's Twitter, or Dragonod, excuse me, Project Dragonod on YouTube, because they have a very nice Discord, which is full of people building Hogwarts maps in Minecraft, and if you're a big Harry Potter fan and you also really love building Hogwarts, you'll probably fit in really well on the Discord, so please check that out. But without further ado, I will see you guys in the next update video, hopefully not in a year's time. Goodbye.